Welcome everyone, this is one of these rare vintage toys based on Crossbows and Catapults. This came out by the same company that made that, Lakeside, in 1985. But what's cool about this is that the battle takes place in kind of a Star Wars environment, futuristic, where you build these different towers, and here's some of the illustrations of it. And then you shoot from a more space environment. It has some really cool accessories like these figures that are placed inside. Really cool. Actually, this one is designed to sit, so it's a little bit difficult. But here's some of the catapult type things, and they have actually clear plastic instead of the medieval Vikings against kind of knights where you got with crossbows and catapults. And this is a lot more inventive. It has an awful lot of different ways. Crossbows and catapults was a very simplistic game shooting. I always find those fun. It makes things more action-based. But the concept is basically the same here. Here we can see the setup here in terms of the different pieces. Here's the space age catapult, and there's different types, and here's the larger one. You can build these kind of ultimate robots. So you're building robots with catapults based in a really cool idea. Very smart, very creative. I think it takes it to a whole new dimension. You know, basically you've got these battle between robots, but it's a manual thing. You can build them in different shapes, shoot at. Really a cool concept. And I'll show you some of the pieces here. These are the actual stands that you build your, you could say that's where the castles rest. Now, these are very rare again. If you can find them, they usually cost a bit. Well, let's get some of these pieces here. You know, as I said, they're very Star Wars-esque in terms of how you do it. But you're assembling a robot, which is really cool. And I'm not going to put any of this together, but this should give you a good idea of the type of pieces that go together. And there's different connectors. One of the problems when you get something to use like this is you don't get too many of the actual figures that are in there, which is kind of a bummer. Here's a half figure that you kind of stick in a sitting position. And again, as I mentioned, you get these kind of clear catapult, whatever they call the things you actually throw. So you get a whole bunch of stuff like this. I just show you the bag of stuff. So if you're into that type of thing, this is very cool. As I said, I love imagining toys with something different. I've always made a setup of kind of crossbows and catapults of my own where I use different tiny little crossbows, cannons, other things, toy tanks, and you shoot at the armaments. It's fun. It's interesting. Again, it gives an action element to this kind of cool toy. So it's the Immortals of Change. This is the battle set. You can find these online often. Usually, as I said, it depends on the actual set, the condition it is in. As I said, I would just make sure that you have enough of those little figures that make this set so cool, or you could use your own. I mean, these are like 1/72 size figures, kind of these HO figures, which you can get. You can get a lot of cool figures like that, and those go perfect with these. the 1/72 scale figures go perfect to put in all these things. You can see how some of the figures in the illustrations here are there. I'm not sure how many come with each particular, let's see if it lists there, but the 1/72 gauge, they don't list how many figures you actually get. So 1985 Leisure Dynamics out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Very cool, actually made in America. And something to look for. Lots more cool stuff coming. Like, subscribe if you want to see more of this. We need your support. Thanks for watching.